2025 delivered some unforgettable fails, and the cameras were there for every painful, hilarious second. From perfectly timed mishaps to unbelievable bad luck, these moments are guaranteed to test your ability to keep a straight face. Take the challenge because laughing at least once is almost impossible.
He didn't know they were renovating the road in front of his house during the day while he was sleeping. When he headed out for his date, he noticed that his motorcycle wasn't accelerating as usual. One of the worst ways to start your morning. He had just arranged new wines in his collection, but it seems he placed them incorrectly, and they all fell out. In his city, there are no roundabouts, so he thought it should be done like this. While giving a speech in Parliament, the politician had a mishap with his dentures. Every other sentence came with a surprising click and a clatter, much to the audience's amusement. People in the apartments heard a strange noise. When they looked out the window to see what was happening, they couldn't believe their eyes. This is called perseverance.
What the f***?
What do you think? How will he explain this to the insurance company? It's unbelievable that he managed to stop him. In every bad situation, there's some good. We just need to look a little closer. They waited eagerly for the weekend to go out for dinner together, despite the weather forecast warning everyone to stay indoors due to a storm. They didn't heed the advice. Fortunately, they weren't injured, so they quickly headed home. Uber drivers have perhaps the most interesting job. Every day is unpredictable and fascinating. This girl keeps her money in the safest place. When they arrived at work, they never could have imagined who would unexpectedly walk into the store today. Without this security camera footage, the homeowner would never have been able to discover how the leak occurred on his house. They were unable to report the news from the scene because the wind was disrupting them. After this footage emerged, they were soon arrested because hunting this fish is prohibited. There was a clear sign at the beginning of the road indicating that construction was ongoing. However, he thought he could pass through with his motorcycle. This is one way to leave an impression on all the girls at the bar. However, everyone was shocked when they saw who the driver of this expensive car was. They didn't know they were being watched by a camera when they did this. Soon they noticed the camera and felt embarrassed. In the end, they had to pay for the damage they caused. It looks like they coordinated this synchronously, but it actually happened by coincidence. Always keep an eye on your ice cream if this guy is around, or you might end up without it. I find it strange how he managed to pass the technical inspection. He had just bought a new car and went out to show it off. Not paying attention to the road because everyone was filming him, he did this. His insurance won't be pleased. He overloaded this fragile motorcycle too much and he'll soon regret it. Some clips are hard to explain. Maybe this man simply felt too hot and decided to cool off. Watch until the end to see what I'm talking about. The dog didn't like how his owner renovated the house. They didn't realize the cameras were on, so they wanted to have some fun and lighten the mood before going live on air. Maybe he got a free car wash, but he'll have to pay dearly for the car repair. These dogs are protective and chase away unfamiliar cars as soon as they enter their street. They delivered this in their own style. Luckily, it wasn't fragile. Here's a reason why you should always park in designated spots. This truck driver would have fled if not caught on camera. His ex-girlfriend wanted to vandalize his car, but she noticed in time that she was being watched by a security camera. Her colleague harnesses a tremendous amount of energy to stay focused and keep his gaze straight ahead. He wasn't really succeeding. Surely, older people like my grandfather, if they saw this from their car while waiting at a traffic light, would think something was wrong with them, but they're actually just filming a video for their social media. In this dance competition showcased on a Spanish television, things almost took a turn for the worse, and surprisingly, many viewers were secretly hoping for a spectacular twist of chaos. The host clearly didn't prepare for this morning workout and physical activity. It's like he stumbled onto the set thinking it was a cozy talk show. This beautiful girl is named Nora, hailing from the Balkans. Thanks to her, this television channel skyrocketed to become the most watched in no time. Nora brought not just beauty, but also a charm that turned the station into everyone's favorite go-to entertainment. While this is undoubtedly an interesting attraction at festivals, it might be a bit risky for live TV. Perhaps her fall was a stock market prediction in disguise. She realized too late that stilettos might not be the best choice for a TV appearance because things like this can happen. It seemed like she had planned this all along.
I was taking to the streets. We're finding it slippery.
After this fall, she'd always choose sneakers over heels. After this wardrobe malfunction, everyone at the office got a strict dress code, even though this show was the most watched in the history of the TV channel.
75 bendeleden zijn opgepakt, waaronder 3 in Nederland. De groep opereerde vanuit Irak en bracht Irakese Koerden zonder officiële papieren naar Europa.
This is what it looks like when you run into your ex on the street. Her colleague in the background didn't realize they were live on TV and decided to spend their free time browsing the internet. The only problem was that the content wasn't exactly suitable for broadcast. Until I stumbled upon this dance show, it wasn't my cup of tea. However, in a short time, it became my favorite show on TV.
Hay como una
The joy of snow and playful snowball fights among colleagues. No one knew she had this talent to the stunning weather presenter. In any case, a fantastic marketing trick for the show.
There we go, yeah. The jump. Put a pause on that. We spent way too much money.
After my wife figured out why I watch TV, she sold the TV in our house. Every man, after a few workouts at the gym, thinks he's the strongest. This guy wanted to demonstrate his strength, albeit at the wrong time. She came to work in a bad mood today.
That's fine. You like that? I don't. 3, 2, 1, I.
Even though this is perhaps one of the most embarrassing things that can happen to you on live TV, this singer handled it like a true professional. She ignored it and continued with her singing. Another marketing trick for program promotion. Now she understands why riding a bicycle in the studio is prohibited. Fortunately, she didn't get hurt, just entertained the audience and her colleagues. Many people pay extra for this channel just because of this presenter. No one understands why she did this on national television during the morning program. Her colleague was bewildered.
Like Indian style, and so I got like a really weird looking burn on my leg.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's hot, isn't it?
Yeah, I see you've been working the quads lately too.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is the water pleasant for swimming? These people deserve a gold medal as the best workers of the year. During a severe storm, they report from the field, and this is what it looks like.
Crew holding me down, because otherwise we would probably blow away. There you go, producer and photographer holding us here so that we all don't blow away. Good?
He wanted to finish the job quickly and didn't pay attention to the ice on the stairs. This episode is banned because the guest was dressed inappropriately for national television, although she thought it was completely fine. One of the worst things that can happen to you if you're afraid of public speaking. One of the craziest situations ever shown on television. They wanted to create a show to boost ratings, and I think they easily succeeded in that.
Não vai ficar quieta. Tá louca pra se mostrar. Ela tá louca pra se mostrar.
This girl is truly brave. I think I would have reacted much worse if this happened to me. She asked to have her headset fixed, and her colleague tried to do it in a strange way.
Just reporting I'm not getting any sound. What the hell ear was? Did you just lick my ear?
It works. Let's try it.
They wanted to know the secret behind her fit appearance, and she wanted to demonstrate the exercises she does for a flat stomach.
Mas vai pra lá.
E vai!
Tem que... Carinho, olha pra lá.
Eu tô olhando agora.
Não, fica quieto, Carinho. Até aí.
Gente, só
faz
vocês
isso,
estão
ok.
vendo.
É o
Aí
segundo,
tem que
por isso que
levantar.
a saia desce, é por causa disso.
É, o problema. Porque
Sim,
tem que,
e depois,
tem
só
que
isso?
levantar assim, ó. Tem que levantar assim, ó.
É isso?
É, aí você vai dançando.
Why did the cameraman do this even though he knew what would happen? No one understands. Good mood is great, but you need to be careful not to lose your job because of it. Truly an unbelievable scene. The guest came on the show, only to be revealed that she had stolen the dress she was wearing.
Look at that! The little security thing right there. How did you get out without the alarm going off?
Well, I guess that goes to show you if we are in a recession, just take the clothes.
Running late for work, she didn't have enough time to dress properly. It's like a fashion emergency meets the morning rush. Although it was a fall, she actually experienced a sore as the video went viral. The weather forecast is always the most watched in America, especially because of such presenters. Due to the enthusiastic applause and an intriguing introduction, she got a bit flustered and nearly stumbled. A hilarious situation caught on TV cameras. The host's shirt button popped off, but she handled it like a true professional with a smile. There were so many microphones during the interview that this woman couldn't be seen, and the journalist handed her one more, almost as if he wanted to make a joke to ensure she remained completely invisible. With her breathtaking beauty and charisma, the stunning host managed to elevate her TV channel to the pinnacle of fame in Europe. Her year not only captivated viewers, but also contributed to making the network a household name. A perfect blend of beauty and talent, she became the face that launched 1,000 channels, turning her TV station into a European sensation. Her magnetic presence and undeniable charm turned every broadcast into a captivating experience, making audiences tune in just to witness her on-screen magic. As the epitome of elegance and grace, she not only became the face of the network, but also a symbol of the television industry's glamorous success. A sweet moment unfolded as a journalist worked on site when an unexpected guest arrived, a small, adorable cat that decided to perch on the reporter's shoulders. The unexpected feline encounter added a delightful touch to the news coverage, turning a routine assignment into a heartwarming and memorable event. He became famous overnight, although it wasn't planned. See how it happened. I can't even imagine what could have angered her so much to the point of breaking her phone. We know these quizzes and callers can be annoying. While she was talking, she gestured wildly, and it was a close call. She almost revealed more than intended. Fortunately, she glanced down just in time.
إذا بقدر اقتله خلص. إذا بيطلع بإيدي اقتله ممنوع حدا يقرب علي.
Her colleague caught her off guard. On a scorching hot day, the host opted for a lighter dress, unaware of the unexpected wind mischief in store. Battling the playful breeze, she barely managed to conduct the interview, turning what should have been a casual conversation into a dance between the wind and her dress. The predecessor wanted to try horseback riding for the first time, and it was live on TV. The horse wasn't quite fond of the idea, and this is what happened. Camila fell in love with this man at first sight, and she didn't let journalists do their job. It's a love story that interrupted the news, turning the spotlight from headlines to heartlines.
Kiss, kiss. He had a simple task, just to deliver this tool, but he managed to mess it up. Is she actually too strong, or did the wild night out take its toll? Before we dive in, hit the comments and tell us where you're watching from. We're curious to see which country brings in the most of our amazing audience. If you want to lose a loyal customer, this is one way to do it. I'm sure this girl won't be coming back to this hair salon again. In an interesting way, she managed to save her glasses from falling to the floor and breaking. Did you know that mailmen and police officers have a common enemy? Try to guess who it is. When the dog heard the doorbell, he thought his owner had arrived and that it was time to go to the park. If it were driving in reverse, he might have an excuse, but in this case, no. He took the bird cage outside, but somehow the cage came loose and started falling. The bird? Yep, it took that as its cue to make a run for freedom. Today, luck was definitely on their side. An unexplainable video. It would have been a shame if it hadn't been recorded. Maybe there's some superpower here that attracts tires, and that's why there are so many piled up outside this shop. Luckily, no one was there at that moment. She just wanted to help, and it could have ended disastrously, but luckily she didn't get hurt. If you remember from our last video, when lions showed up at the house entrance, the dogs chased them away. Well, this time, elephants decided to drop by, and let's just say, it wasn't as easy to send them packing. Watch how things got a little more challenging this time around. Maybe he was filming a YouTube sleepover video in the store and hid here, but the camera caught him in the act of trying to sneak away. They didn't know that the camera was watching them. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and leave a comment letting us know your favorite part of the video. Your support means the world to us. Life in some countries can be quite challenging because of the various animals that live there as well. This video reminded me that people are actually good at heart. During a cold rain, he took a blanket from his motorbike and covered a child who was in front of him at the traffic light. When we're in a hurry, mishaps seem to have a way of sneaking up on us like uninvited guests at a party. This dog waited all day just to go for a walk. Being surrounded by quirky colleagues is never boring, always an adventure. I'm feeling just like this today. She was so stressed from work that she jumped straight into the pool without even unpacking. Her dogs were left completely confused, probably wondering if they should join it. Having a huge aquarium with big fish at home is beautiful, but sometimes this happens. He got a simple task from his wife to take out the trash. Somehow, he managed to cause chaos in the whole neighborhood. This is how to get fired quickly from a delivery job. He got this vehicle from his grandson to make his work on the farm easier, but I think he'll be going back to the horse. He never turns down an invitation from his little friend for a walk. If you ever need a professional to demolish old houses and buildings, this guy's your expert. But this time, no one called him to take down this wall. The boss has no idea what kind of talented workers he has in his company. The boss didn't believe him when he said he was late for work, so he sent this video from the doorbell camera. Life in Australia is truly amazing for animal lovers. With lightning-fast reflexes, he managed to save the most expensive drinks in his shop. Talk about a close call. The thief tried to steal golf balls, but things didn't exactly go according to plan. My favorite animals are dogs. What are yours? Parking in a shopping center can be challenging, especially if you've just passed your driving test and haven't mastered parking yet. What do you think the damage will be on the car by the end of the clip?
Where's auto parking when you need one?
He narrowly avoided hitting another car by just millimeters. But it was as if some magnetic field pulled him back in. Who would have thought that these hilarious moments would be caught on a doorbell camera? Parking behind this big truck was a bad idea. His motorbike was wrecked in just a few seconds. Maybe this could have been avoided if the truck had parking sensors. Saying goodbye doesn't always have to be sad.
Hey, well, thank you.
This is what it looks like when your best friend is a bird. She doesn't want to fly away from this girl. While the girl relaxes at home, the bird just keeps flying to her. Despite it getting a little annoying, the bird simply loves her. Another scene straight out of a Final Destination movie. He still hasn't passed his scooter driving test, but he thought it would be easy. In the end, this is how it turned out. Parenting is beautiful, but it's also full of challenges. She had her hands full with groceries and then took a little tumble right in front of the door when she tried to get inside.
Are you okay? Mama!
They didn't know the camera was watching them. Their clothes were left inside, and they didn't have a key. She found a recipe for lunch online and wanted to surprise her family with something new. I wonder what kind of ingredients she mixed together to make this happen. This was supposed to be just a regular day, but these geese turned it into a day she'll never forget.